Guys, I have not uploaded a vlog on time because I have not really been productive for the last 3 days or so. When all this news about the attacks was coming out, I was somewhat productive. I used to look at Twitter like once every 2 hours or something like that, and see all the new updates that had come up and everything. But as soon as it accelerated, I totally my mind totally got off the studies. And I think it's a mixture of things because like it's not very relevant to me because I am literally on the opposite coast of where everything is occurring. I do not have any family members or any friends serving or residing in these areas so that I can give an excuse that I was worried about them. Yes, you always think about the soldiers and everything, but you got to be honest. When it's personal, when it's you or your family members or your friends involved, obviously you're going to be more perturbed than just thinking about people who are not related to you. And that's the that's basic honesty. But like, I do not have any excuse, and still I uh, scanned Twitter the whole day. And like on Saturday and Sunday, I think I was on Twitter for like 10 hours every single day. I studied for maybe 1 hour on maybe 2 hours on Saturday, but I did not study at all on Sunday. And I was reading all the conspiracy theories, and I was reading all the stuff that the media was putting out, which was all ridiculous, of course. Most of the stuff was ridiculous, and I stopped watching the mainstream media quite early on, and I used to rely only on the news that DD News put out. So, yeah, but obviously, I don't know, there is some sick sort of fascination, what would be the wrong term to use, but I got very involved in what was happening, where were the sirens sounding, where the blackouts were occurring. And in the back of the mind, there was also some empathy for the students who were residing in these areas. And obviously there is a combination of factors: the blackouts are occurring, and obviously you cannot study then. And because of the sirens, because of fear, I don't know how they are studying. I also got too engrossed in the NEET PG and NICT postponement posts that were happening, that some of the famous Twitter users, Twitter doctors were putting out. I got too engrossed in that. I retweeted so much of them. And yeah, like, I know they are not going to postpone the exam. It will never happen because, like, they truly do not care about us as doctors. They would like they actually do not care about us, as you can see from the admit card of the NICT exam that came out, that they are not responsible for the travel restrictions or whatever may occur. And right now, as I'm recording this, there are several travel restrictions in, I think, Amritsar, Jammu, of course, and some parts of Rajasthan, maybe, and Delhi. So, yeah, I don't know what these people are thinking. How non empathic can someone be? How much dictatorial can someone be to make people, force people to study? And as I saw all the NEET PG postponement tweets gain some traction, but there was no response from the authorities, I realized that it was not going to happen. Like, I don't know why I wanted it to get postponed. And whenever there is even a little bit of inkling in your brain that something's gonna get postponed, you obviously get very non-serious in your preparation for it. The urgency goes down that you have to complete this portion in this specific amount of time, and your brain starts thinking that no, there's gonna be a postponement, you're gonna get a lot of time. I did some introspection, and I do not want a postponement of NICT because there is uh, acceleration in studies that your whole body and mind prepares for right before an exam. And this is what happened before the NEET PG exam that got postponed last year also. You're giving your all, and you're just convincing your brain that, yeah, we are gonna have a little bit of rest after just 8 days or 9 days. When the NICT exam gets over, you're gonna rest for 2 days, and then you can start studying again. But it's just the last phase before the exam. So your body and your mind are totally engrossed, and last time that the postponement happened, I did not really see the news at that time because it came out pretty late, and I wake up like I sleep early and I wake up pretty early, and I did not see the and it was such a crash out for me at that moment. I did not study at all for 2 weeks minimum, I think so, when the postponement news came out. And also I was thinking that if the INICT got postponed, it would totally derail the NEET PG plans also, because if it gets like postponed by 2 weeks or just after the NEET PG exam, my whole preparation strategy is gonna have to get changed. And yeah, I actually did not want the exam to get postponed, but I don't know, it's the basic tendency of every human mind to just not give an exam. You doesn't matter how much prepared you might be for it, and I'm not saying that I'm totally prepared or anything, but uh, it's always a tendency that if you can get even one more day, your brain wants that one more day. So yeah, that was what happened. I wasted 2 or 3 days into that, and I could have done a lot more in that time. I had scheduled a lot in that time. I had wanted to watch all the BTR videos, the revision videos that ma'am is putting out, and there were a lot of other videos also, the combined modules. I thought that I have done a couple of subjects that I was the extreme week in BTR, but I have not done the other subjects. Like some of them that I am moderately weak in, I wanted to do them also in the time that I had, and I could not do that because I wasted 3 days. And now I do not have the time to do that because today, tomorrow, and the day after, I am gonna be scheduling my last ditch revision. That is just reading my choti copy, or the semblance of a choti copy that I have made. I'm gonna be reading just that. I'm gonna be reading the notes that I have made out of the GTs, the image bank that I have collected. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I do not study a lot the day before an exam, so on the 16th, I'm probably just gonna go through the extremely high yield points that I know in the back of my mind. I got to see the staging and everything. Like, I do not know what is wrong with me. However many times I may read a staging, I do not remember it. I like not even the cancer stagings, the like the Duke staging, the Jackson staging, and everything. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna do that before the exams. Today I aim to complete. I don't know whether it will be possible or not. I have done radio and ENT right now, lagging, going a little bit behind schedule. I should have done psychiatry also, but I have not done psychiatry. And I'm gonna do psychiatry before my afternoon nap, and after the afternoon nap, I'm gonna start with pharmacology, and I hope to complete again radio, ENT, psychiatry, pharma, patho, physiology, obsgyne, anesthesia today. And if I get extremely lucky, I'm gonna do surgery also. I was actually planning to divide the GT questions in these 3 days, but I'm gonna just read the GT notebook that I had made on the last day before INICT itself, so that it no last minute cramming in my brain and vomit it out right before the exams. So yeah, guys, comment what were your goals for the last few days, how many you could complete, and at what level of your preparation you are right now.